Good morning, Mom Nation. It's Katie and JD, and we are here again with another episode of the Neighborhood News, where you learn all about the neighborhoods around the valley. So, I love it. It's cool. It's cool for us too, because we're real estate agents, and we show properties all day, every day, and list properties all day, every day. But think about how many neighborhoods there are in the entire valley. There's like a gazillion. Yeah. So it's kind of fun for us to do this too. And, perhaps we will come upon a neighborhood that at some point in the future that we have never been to. That could happen.
Yeah, totally.
But not today. We've been to Harvest today. So
yes.
So let's hop right into it. What are we doing today, JD?
We are talking about Harvest in Queen Creek. It's a new community. And they just started building in 2020. So It's like brand new.
Yeah, I was looking just briefly before we hopped on here, and I didn't see much activity outside of just new builds in terms of availability.
It's super new. So it's kind of cool because, people can move in, meet their neighbors, and nobody's been there so long that they don't come out. I'm sure a lot of these new communities, people come out and meet their neighbors, which is kind of cool.
Right. Well, you experienced that when you first moved to Eastmark. It was like that, right?
Oh yeah, for sure. It still is. We're right next door now, and everyone's starting to come out because construction's almost done. So it's going to be cool.
That's excited.
Awesome. But yeah, so Harvest is, can I share?
Darn it.
I just need you to share. So
I
Harvest
will.
is, it's down off of Riggs and Rittenhouse. So it's right next to Schnepp Farms. So a lot of people know where that is because they do so many events and cool stuff.
That place is so cool, especially this time of year, Schnepp Farms. Oh my goodness. With the whole pumpkin patch and the fair and all this. It's so cute down there. If you guys have never been there, or those of you from the west side that are it's east side, we don't care.
It's worth it.
Go. It's really nice.
Yeah, no, I remember we went there. What was it? 2 years ago, and with the fire.
Yeah, and we had
and stuff.
That was so fun. It was so fun.
The weather was perfect. They do super cool fireworks too. So you don't even have to leave the community to watch their fireworks.
So no kidding.
Traffic because it's right there. So
from Harvest, you can see the fireworks.
Yeah, it's right across the street. So
dude, that's awesome.
Let me see. I'll share you and I'll show you the location. Give you one sec. Because it helps to see it on the map.
Yeah. Especially with all the growth and all the changes down in that area. If I think about it with my, 15 years ago brain, when I first started in real estate, it is so much different now.
So much different. And the maps haven't even updated yet. There's whole communities right here and stuff. So here's the whole valley to give you an idea. Phoenix is up here. Queen Creek is down here. So Harvest is right here. So this is Riggs. It's not showing it, but that's Riggs. And then Rittenhouse is right here. And then this area is Schnepp Farm. So the neighborhood's right south of that.
I'm sorry, but I would love to live across the street from that place, especially with kids. Think about all the fun things you can do, and you don't even have to go find parking. That's awesome.
Yeah, walk across the street, just be careful. So this is, it's not showing up on the map yet, but this is where the neighborhood is. And then the Queen Creek Olive Mill is right there too.
Another great place.
Kind of cool. A lot of people go there.
They have fantastic
and I really like it because it still has that farm feel, I know they're building a lot, but it still gives you that not in the middle of everything kind of feeling.
That's how I feel about Queen Creek as a whole.
Yeah.
That area is so convenient. There's so much stuff, especially now. Back in the day, it wasn't like that. But there's so much stuff. You really don't have to leave your bubble. If you don't want to.
My bubble.
I know you don't.
Ends at power, So we do go to Queen Creek a lot. Actually, my daughter and my mom went to go watch your mom's band yesterday.
Yes, I saw
and the
that.
day before down in Queen Creek, and so all this shopping is so close. The neighborhood's right here, so it's you're not stuck in that traffic by the shopping, but you can still get to it easily.
Right. Right.
So let's see, let's look. So here's the community page for Harvest. They have a bunch of builders, which
Oh,
is
cute.
super awesome. Here's kind of an overview of the plan for the neighborhood. Phase 1 is just about done. They are starting phase 2 soon. So for people who have trouble securing a lot or visiting communities that are all sold out already, there's going to be more. Some of the
Gotcha.
builders, we've got Lancy Homes, they are just about sold out, but they are selling the model, which is kind of cool.
Now, Lancy, did they buy somebody out or something like that? Because I feel like Lancy is one of the newer ones. Like I haven't, seen them year over year over year.
They bought out Pinnacle West.
Okay.
That
Okay.
sounds familiar?
Yes.
So they had locations in Eastmark, out in Verrado. Traditionally, they did the style of homes that had like the rear garages and stuff like that.
Okay.
Ones are single family. They're really cute. Our clients that bought there built a house that it looks like a farmhouse. It's so cute.
Oh, and they're Lancy?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So that was pretty awesome. They got in at a good time. There's Beezer, which that one was a pretty big builder back east.
Yeah. Beezer's cool.
Yeah. I don't know how to say it. Gehan, is that it?
That's how I would say it.
Gehan. I have no idea. But yeah, they're in there. Richmond American is coming soon.
Love Richmond.
A lot of theirs are super cool and have like the big RV garages. I'm not sure if they'll have that, but that's a super popular option in a neighborhood a couple miles north.
They have a lot of builders I like in this one community. I love Pulte. I love David Week. I live in a TW Lewis, but David Weekley bought them out.
Yeah, I love David Weekley. They have really nice homes. Pulte, they've been around forever. And then Lenara is coming soon too, in phase 2.
Wow. So lots of action there.
Yes. Their HOA is $115 a month. I'll show you the lifestyle, and then we'll look at some listings.
Oh my goodness, how gorgeous.
So one of my favorite photographers, Lenny, he did these photos of the community, and it's so cool how their community center looks like a barn, like like those like in a horse barn.
Yes.
And then so they've got like a sweet pool, like a kind of like a kids pool, right next to the lake. They've got like the lap pool. Look at that cool splash pad with the light.
That is so. Oh, and I love that it's what are those things called? There's a big one in downtown Gilbert too.
The water tower. Yeah.
A water tower. Wow, Katie, you're good this morning. Anyway, right. I love that like farmhouse water tower look. That is so cool.
They really kept like the charm of like, like farm areas and stuff. They got the lap pool. Let's see. Look at this cool seating area. Like
that's gorgeous.
It's so fancy. It's like it's super cool. I like it.
That would be fun if you like want to have, a little adult time and maybe the kids are like playing and you can hang with another mom or another couple or something,
Oh, for sure. Let the kids run around and play and you just chill.
Yeah.
Look at this super cute park. I want to go there and check it out.
We should.
Slides coming out of this little like barn.
We should do a Mom Nation group event there where we go check out the park. Do they allow that? Is it public or do you have to live in the community to go?
That's a good question. I'm not sure. I don't know if they have security guards walking around.
We could find out.
Yeah, we can find out and just apologize later.
Great thing to teach the kids.
Yeah. But like, I mean, they wouldn't chase you out if you want to live there, right? Like, you gotta try it before you buy it.
Exactly. No, I like your style.
There's another one of the community center.
That's so cute.
Yeah, it's so cool. Here's just a few of the amenities, like event spaces, resort pool, lake, like tons of parks. The trails all interconnect, which is kind of cool.
Oh, so it's like hiking and biking, walking past, things like that.
Yeah, like Power Ranch, you know how like they have all the trails that just goes through the whole community. So you like less cutting across streets and stuff, and it's really cool. But yeah, so that's a little bit of the kind of lifestyle. I love it. It's so pretty. Um, Here are a few of the listings. So there's not any resales yet,
So it's
unless they've
all new
already
builds.
closed. But these are what's active and pending right now. So
Holy smokes, our client got in last year and they got in at a good time. My goodness.
375. They were like 375 all in.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
Not saying that it's a bad time right now because interest rates are still low and we're still going to achieve some
No.
equity in the next 5 years is what experts are saying. But
Well, for
dang,
sure.
if you bought last year, holy smokes.
Well, even look at Eastmark, like that area. When we moved in there, we were at like 300,000 and it went up over time, but it still keeps going up because they're still building.
Yeah.
So like you're not the last ones in the neighborhood. So you'll still see some appreciation, which is good.
Yep.
So this one is that Geehan Homes. Let's see. They do have a floor plan, so I can give you an idea of what they look like.
Oh, cute.
Yeah, they got the tandem garage.
I like the split.
Yeah, I think they have this model in my neighborhood now where they have the optional bay window. It's like,
Oh
so
yeah, that's
easy.
pretty.
I love it. And then here's just some of the options. So this can be super overwhelming, right?
Yeah.
Like looking at all of these options, like sometimes can cause like paralysis. But when I go to the community and we talk about options, I can help people determine what's the best option for them and for resale.
Yep. You have
So,
a great vision for that. I don't know. Because when I look at this, yeah, I just
yeah,
stop.
you're like, oh my God.
It's crazy. But you have a wonderful vision and
Yeah.
you can see it. Well, you've dealt with so many though. I
Yeah.
feel like, I mean, not saying that you aren't creative and awesome and brilliant and genius, but you've been through a lot. So you've got that experience level too.
Yeah, for sure. So yeah, that's one of them that's for sale. This one is the model, the Lancy model that they're selling. So I mean, models do generally cost more because you're getting all the decorations, finished yard,
All the bells, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, in some ways, it's a down, like not as good to buy the model because you're buying it at the top price. So you have to determine if you're comfortable with that or not. But it is usually ready to go and beautiful and stuff like that. So
It's usually all decked out. And
yeah,
I mean, you tell me what your thoughts are on this, but if your plan is to stay in the home for, I mean, it's different depending on the market conditions.
yeah,
So we'll have this conversation at different, it'll sort of have it be a different conversation depending on the market. But if you're planning to stay there for 5 years, then you're probably okay.
yeah. Oh yeah,
doing that.
for sure, definitely. I mean, it just depends on what you want. Some people don't want to choose everything and they just want something that looks nice to move in.
It's all done. Yep.
So this is the floor plan on that one. It has a downstairs casita, which is super cool, super popular. Lots of people with older parents are moving in and want that separate space.
Yep.
So you're still with them, but separate, or a home office. I know, like talking to Janae, the photographer, over the weekend, she wants like a studio space, for her photography. So there's a lot of options for that.
Well, and there's so many people that are bringing their parents in to live with them these days. I mean, I'm hearing that families are combining all over town. I mean, you've done it. A good friend of mine we went to dinner with on Saturday night. We went over to her place. Her mom lives with her and she's got kind of a similar setup and it works out great.
It does. And it's way cheaper to share the expenses on one home than rent an apartment somewhere and then pay a mortgage.
And then they're close. So in her case, it's beneficial for her because she has a 9-year-old. And so her mom kind of helps her out with her kid. She's a single mom. Her mom helps her out with her kid, which is great. And then she has her own space to go to when she wants quiet and, to get away from it all. So I love it. I love the idea.
Yeah, for sure. And then this one still has like a study downstairs, which is cool.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So I know the great rooms are really big. I know it doesn't look like it on this, the floor plan, but they are really nice and spacious. So like I met with a client over the weekend that is looking at houses and has to be able to fit her couch. Like it's either the couch or like she's not getting the house,
Get a new couch, bro.
I know she's very attached to her couch, but these ones have the space for it. And then upstairs you got the loft and a couple bedrooms, which is cool. Here's some photos of the model.
Pretty, pretty. Oh, they went with the dark gray cabinets. That was a conversation we had in the group last week.
Yes, it's so pretty. I like, you know what? This actually looks kind of cool. So we have gray countertops just like that.
They're
And
beautiful.
I was wondering how that would look with a gray cabinet. And it actually looks pretty good.
Yeah, I think it looks pretty tight, especially with that blue pop of the stools. That looks great. So it looks like it's a two-tone because the cabinets are maybe in the back of the island.
Let's see. Oh, the island is white.
Yeah, two-tone. See? Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it's kind of reverse of what most people do, but I kind of like it.
I kind of like it too. Yeah. So for me, when we remodel, I'm doing my island navy and my back cabinet's white, but this is flipped and I kind of like it.
I do too. I was trying to figure out what we could do with ours because ours is like all white and I'm just like I loved our black cabinets. So white is a little bit tough for me, but doing a two-tone would be awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, first world problems, right? Like,
I know, no kidding. I just built a beautiful house and now I don't like the cabinets.
I know.
You shush up, JD.
Well, some builders don't give you that many options. So Lennar is more limited on what you can pick, but it is nice and convenient because they have packages. So it's like, here's a couple options. If you want this extra stuff, it's like this package, and it's pretty simple. But then like our old house, we went to the design center. It was like extremely overwhelming because the house came with nothing and everything was an option. So all the builders are different. Here, let's see. Do they have any backyard pics? I don't know. I like this navy wall. Look at that.
I love it. I am so in love with navy right now. It's not even funny.
Me too. What about yellow?
I love yellow too. I don't know that I'm going to bring that in. Maybe accent. But I'm going navy in the new house. Yellow's so bright and cheery and look at that navy wall. It's so cool.
I love how they did that. Oh my gosh, that shower.
So big.
A little busy. I don't know. That's a little much. You have to ask Leanne what she thinks. When we did the new build tour the other day, she was taking some pictures for inspiration, but some of them were just a little much. But the size is awesome.
Yeah, the size is great. That's cool.
No backyard pictures. What? Nice cover patio though.
Oh, it's big.
There's that casita over there.
Oh, rad. So the entry is from the back versus the front. Like I like your setup. Not poo-pooing this design at all, but I like your setup where you have the entry in the front.
Yeah. Well, ours is more of like a duplex setup kind of, or I guess, I mean, both sides aren't exactly the same, but it's basically two houses adjoined by an interior door, you know? But hopefully, I hope they have that because Lennar is coming there and that almost at least half people I work with want some kind of a next gen setup. Yeah. At least.
It's so cool. And even if you don't have, don't plan on bringing your parents in to live with you, it's great for a work from home situation or a homeschool situation, or if you have a teenager, college age kid. Like for me, I told Jackson he's going to live with me until he's 40. Like he's fine with it. He's cool, but it would be perfect for when he's 18 for him to have his own little space until he's 40, you know?
Oh, totally. And then you can save money that way. I mean, they could still rent it from you, but not like at the crazy prices that apartments cost now.
Yeah, no joke.
I know. It's good retirement plan, like, cause you got built-in rental too, you know?
Yeah.
Here is a David Weekley, let's see, 3-bedroom, 2,700 square feet.
Good size.
734. So their lots are bigger. It's almost 10,000 square feet. So that's kind of nice.
And it's a bedroom plus. So you guys have heard JD talk about bedroom pluses before. So it's a 3-bedroom, but look, it's got a study and is that other plus the retreat? Yeah.
Yeah. I would guess that there's an option to turn the study into a bedroom or the retreat.
Yeah.
Retreats are kind of nice for kids though, because they can have just their bed and their dresser and stuff in their room, and then like kind of like a hangout room.
Yeah.
Their rooms don't get as dirty as
Yeah.
other-
And you're not dealing with what I deal with at night. Oh, I'm not tired. Can I just watch TV? Oh, sorry, you don't have a TV in your room. Too bad. Go to bed.
right.
Read.
But yeah, this is nice. So it's 2,700 square feet, all centered around like the family room. Super cool island. 4-car garage. Oh my God, that would be
Dude,
amazing.
that's sick.
We'd have
Is
a
it a
golf
double
cart.
tandem? Looks
Yeah.
like it.
It is. Like I would totally put a golf cart in there. So many people are driving those around and we don't have room for one and they want one.
I can
but yeah,
picture you in that.
it would be so fun. A lot of people put lights on theirs and like stereos and stuff. I would totally put something like that.
You need to soup yours up and put like a freaking subwoofer on the back and like some badass nitrous or something.
Totally would.
And then it would be JD style.
Mhm. Yeah, for sure. You're never too old for some bass and speed. Yeah, so that's just what's available right now. Obviously, the builders will have their lots available based on what they have. Let's see what else we got. Some of the schools nearby. So this is the Queen Creek website. The elementary school is Schnepp Elementary. It's brand new. They just started possibly this year, I think. Queen Creek has been building a new school every year. So
Yeah, they have.
the one my daughter,
Busybodies.
yeah. So the one my daughter goes to was built 2 years ago. It's already the biggest elementary in Queen Creek. So they have 1,300 kids. So the area is growing a lot. Last year they built actually a public accelerated school over by Ironwood Crossing. It's in Barney Farms. We should do that neighborhood soon.
Okay.
And now they're building a new high school. So it's going to be like Eastmark where it's grades 7 through 12 eventually, but look how cool it is. It's so modern.
Yeah.
The Eastmark High School looks like a college campus. It's really cool. So it'll start as a 7 to 10. So they'll do Schnepp Elementary. I'm guessing they might phase out the junior highs because the high school is going to be 7 through 12. To ease some minds, they usually do have a separate junior high building. So if you're nervous about like your kids being with older kids, my guess is that they would do that so that they don't cross as much.
Yeah.
And then currently the high school is Queen Creek High is 9 through 12. Junior high is Newell Barney at 7th and 8th grade. So they do keep changing a lot, but eventually it'll be Schnepp Elementary. You'll move on to whatever the new high school's name is. Right now they call it high school number 3. They do have super cool career path options. So when you start, you do an exploratory to see what you want to do, and then you can choose. Computer science is one way. Health services. So like the Eastmark High has a full-on like kind of hospital setup. So they actually get to practice with like, hospital beds and equipment and stuff like that.
No way. That's awesome.
It's amazing. There's like the film and TV, like marketing, graphic design. That's probably where Munch will go. They do like green screen work and it's super cool. And then they've got like design, like architectural stuff. So you pick the career path and then you get to do internships when you're, I think it's like 11th and 12th grade. So
that is awesome. My son would be all over this design and construction. That is totally him.
Yeah.
That is so
high school. It's super cool. I didn't realize so that they have veterinary services too for like, that's amazing. So I'm sure they're going to be adding more and more.
I'm getting the chills. Like that is so fantastic. This is what our kids need to learn when they're this young,
I mean, like, of course, regular academics are important, but learning things that you will actually apply
that you'll use
high school is amazing. So it's kind of like having vocational school inside your high school. So they get to do like their electives are based around the career paths.
I dig it, man.
Yeah. So yeah, that's a little bit about the high school. I'm going to go back to the maps and kind of show you what's coming up. So shopping and restaurants, you've got the Olive Mill right there. They're right here at Riggs and Ellsworth. They are building a new Fry's grocery store, Starbucks, all that, like the typical grocery, like
Plaza
center stuff.
that everyone has.
Right. It's not on here yet, but Fat Cats in Queen Creek is open.
It's so fun there, and it's so new.
It is. My daughter loves playing their virtual reality stuff there. She's obsessed. They got the Tractor Supply, so a lot of people like going there. And then there's also, it should be, oh look, Backyard Taco. There is a USA Youth Gymnastics Center down there now, and it's open. I know it doesn't show on the map yet. So for like gymnastics, cheer, all that kind of stuff. There's another location in Gilbert. So if you don't want to drive all the way there, there's a new one down there. Yeah, Backyard Taco is going to be opening soon, which I'm always excited about. Oh, there's the fitness center. And then so close by is all of the shopping up here. So this is like Old Town Queen Creek over here, which that used to be when years ago, it was just Ellsworth was one lane.
Yep.
There was like nothing. Nowadays they got like the whole shebang over here. There's just so much. So you got Target, Walmart, movie theater, Barrio Queen is there now, Trader Joe's, all kinds of restaurants, a gym. So there's a ton nearby. Costco is also coming too. It's going to be right over here somewhere.
And my world will be complete if I lived there with Costco coming. All right, we're good.
I'm worried about the traffic though. They're going to have to like make Ellsworth a freeway, but that's why we live up here.
Yeah, right. Well, they're doing some things. There's some things happening in there to alleviate.
Yeah, so I guess as far as Harvest goes, like if you were to go up Gansel to avoid Ellsworth, the 24 freeway is going to come out like right over here. Can you see where I'm circling?
Yep.
Yeah, so it's going to dump you off on Ironwood, which turns into Gansel, and it's going to come across this way and connect up here. So
that's going to be sick.
Ways. And that will alleviate Ellsworth, because I know that is a big concern for traffic. I believe Germain now goes through all the way, so that's cool. This Pima Road goes through. It's been for a few years, and it turns into Queen Creek. That helps a lot. And then these other ones like Chrisman will go through. Is that new Legacy Sports Complex is right up here.
Oh, nice.
So that's gonna create the need to extend the roads too.
Yeah.
So there's a lot. I forgot. There's also the equestrian center, which is super cool.
It's beautiful. It's huge.
I remember when it was just that out there.
I remember when it was being built.
I know. It's so crazy. Yeah, so that's kind of the gist I'll unshare now. I don't think there's any more. Wait, let me see on here real quick about. This is just like the vision of the neighborhood, but you can kind of see neighborhood, Rittenhouse, Riggs, lots of stuff coming.
Oh yeah. I mean, just being next to Schnepp Farms is so super cool all in and of itself.
I love it down there. It's so nice and quiet too.
Totally.
Nice views. I forgot to mention too, the Santan Mountains are close by for hiking. A lot of people love to go hiking down there.
Hiking, mountain biking, I'm sure that's huge there too. I mean, it is in the Ahwatukee area. That's all I ever see is mountain bikers all over the place.
Sure.
Especially now that the weather is getting so nice. Oh my gosh. So they're coming out in droves, but that's awesome. All right, everybody, get in touch with JD. What's a great phone number or a good, great, whatever. So probably all the same phone number. What is your phone number? It's
480-707-7554. And I'm on Facebook, I guess Jen Duncan. My Facebook page is Jen Duncan. Is it hashtag New Build Ninja? So if you want to look that up too.
She is our New Build Ninja. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Oh no, it's okay. I'm sharing a lot of these videos now. So if you want to look back and see what we've done, they'll be there. And then I'll be posting some pictures from new build tours too.
Awesome. I love all of your content. It's forever changing, right? So, I mean, you know, new builds, they get new plans, they have new design, they have all this new stuff all the time. So I love following you and watching for that. Even though we work together, I still follow you just as if I was, you know, a person from your fan club. But there is a reason that we call her the new build ninja, you guys, because she really, really, truly knows everything about new builds. I mean, I like to think that I have, you know, some real estate experience. But she, in terms of the new builds, like she takes the cake. She can tell you anything.
I could talk about it forever. Like you'll get really annoyed with me, but it'll be informative.
Absolutely. So between the two of us, we know a thing or two. If anybody is out there, if you have any real estate questions, hey, what's going on in the Phoenix area? I don't really know if I want to get involved in the housing market, but can you tell me a little bit about it? We have these conversations all day, every day. So please don't hesitate to reach out to either one of us. You can message me as well if you have any questions. And then of course, if you're interested in getting to know a little bit more about this list of builders that's in the Harvest community, if you want to know a little bit more about the Harvest community or any other new build community, she is your girl. All right, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you. It's been real. We'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye.